for Atlanta, Chris Sale.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Nick Kurtz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball, that's high.
Here's a 2-1. And that's too high.
That's high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. On the ground. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
No outs. Runners at first and second. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Now all even up. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Brent Rooker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Kurtz at second. Langoliers over at first with one away. Late with the swing there. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really...
Now the tag at third, and they got him. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
That's a ball.
Way
Ball.
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing, and he popped it up. And that is that. A's strand a couple. And now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one missed. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging.
Batting second, first baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Outside
That's a ball.
with a breaking
Outside.
ball. Next one
Ball.
misses, and the count's full. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. There's the strike at the knees. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey!
Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
3-1 now. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
That is the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Hey!
Baldwin off of first with 2 away. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now 1-0. New inning getting started. Leading off, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
That's a ball. That's down.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This one in the air, right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Hey!
Strike 2.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call.
No,
but
that missed.
most
That's
of
a
the
ball.
time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. On a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now the third baseman, Max Muncy.
That's a ball.
And it's second.
Kirk.
Sale on a 1-2.
Yeah.
2 down. High fly ball, right field. Acuna settles under this one, and that'll do it. The A's strand one. They're down 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Close
No,
one,
that
doesn't
missed.
get the call. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Inside, almost got him.
That's
Really
the ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That one outside. And it's 1-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8.
Smash
Center
that one
fielder,
through the infield for the
Michael
knock. When it's hit that hard,
Harris.
it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Pitch misses
No,
there.
ball.
Ball 1.
Last
Ball,
2 pitches have been
outside.
down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to
Hey,
second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Two and one now. Severino right through there for a strike. Just off the outside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
That's the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air right field. That's a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that one missing
that's down.
low.
Ball.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that'll load
That's
the
ball
bases.
4. Take your base.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow.
Look out. Almost got him upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Double play ball to second. There's one. And that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Atlanta. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Hee-haw.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Nope. Ball. Hoo-yah.
In a strike. Good slider. That's down
Ball.
and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's outside.
That's ball four. Runner, take your base.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler Soderstrom.
So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom struck out swinging his first time.
That missed. That's a ball.
Langoliers leads off first with one away. Hit on the ground to the right
Foul
side, but it kicks foul. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his
Got
pants.
him.
There's one.
No, no, no,
to
no.
first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now two aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Inside. Ball.
First and second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Into center. He's got it, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 2 and the A's nothing. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. Back to work, Luis Severino.
Hey,
And strike 2. That one almost got him. And a 1-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Catcher Drake Baldwin.
And that's downstairs.
Ball.
And that's ball 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some
Ball.
quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one to first. Kurtz takes it to the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Braves.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Riley,
Nope,
the next
ball.
to hit, takes ball 1. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on.
That's down. That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Save!
Hey!
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Riley. He will score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That's a ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Man on second, 2 down. 2 balls, no strikes,
ball.
the count. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. There's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Lawrence Butler.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Muncy started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The other way, and foul ball. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for the
4.
Braves,
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And Luis Severino continues.
That's a ball. Yeehaw!
Swings over the top of that one. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Ball.
The shortstop
missed.
takes
That's
the
a ball.
ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Here we go, Mauricio.
This one in the air, center field. Clark settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. He is struck out and he is walked. Acuna punches one foul right side. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now quick throw to first. Acuna dives back in. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Braves strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Denzel Clark digs in now.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Take one.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that one is inside. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, bases empty. And here is Shea Langoliers. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. And there's a strike. Langoliers not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. 2 down, nobody on. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Quick toss to first.
No,
Langoliers
he beat it.
back in on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Langoliers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's,
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Brady Basso.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jurickson Profar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 1 now. Makes a sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
He was late there, strike 1. Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Third baseman, Austin.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air right field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Pitch misses.
No, that missed.
2-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. One left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next,
Leading
Brent
off for
Rooker.
the A's, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Out towards right center field. Harris moving under this one. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jeff McNeil.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in, and there's two down.
Up next for the A's, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
At the plate, Jacob Wilson. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics,
now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Medina.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and
That's a foul ball
as it bangs off the fence. Albies, 29 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Here's your 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder,
So digging in, Michael Harris II. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss. In the air, left side. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That's a ball.
That one
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
Ball 3. There's a strike.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter, even though that velocity is good, you see it really well, and it can be a dangerous pitch.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Acuna.
Right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Albies on the move. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. What a play. Inning over.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And he swings through that one. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That just misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the A's, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Elvis Alvarado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kelly warming up as well. Check
What you
swing
got?
and a 1-0. Appeal to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Outside
Ball.
low. And the count's even at 2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
That one lifted to left. Soderstrom on his way over. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, catcher
Drake Baldwin now at the plate.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead at 3-0.
now pitching. For
Welcome
the
back,
Braves,
and a new arm on the mound to
number
start the
52,
8th. Dylan Lee.
Leading off for the Athletics, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Out front, rip foul. And he'll 1. Ball 1
That's
there.
the ball down.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's a ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now at the plate, Tyler Soderstrom. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
And the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That
Ball.
one misses, and now 3-0. Strike one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The 3-1. And that is out of play. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And there's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. In the dirt. One and 2 here. Stays alive. The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side. And that's a foul ball. To the right side.
Ball.
And that's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. And 1-2. Makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the A's, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dylan Lee will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Hee-haw!
The A's with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ground ball left side. Dubon. They take the force out, and that's the inning. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 3 and the A's nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Hut!
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Left fielder,
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard hit right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 down, bases empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Outside low, ball 1. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Foul ball there. The 0-1 backed off the plate that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got it. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. It's the Braves 3 and the A's nothing. Back at Truist Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Iglesias,
That's up.
a
That's a ball.
6'2" righty, 36 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Foul ball.
The 2-2. That one is upstairs. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. Harris racing after it. Won't get to this one in the alley. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the A's.
Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. 0-1. This one in the air. Olsen settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now.
Up next for the A's. First baseman, Nick Hurt.
And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
They're down to their final strike.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
0-2 now. Got him. Ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score.